Howdy, SNF here. The Apex Legends meta is constantly shifting, and while it can be tempting to use the overpowered legends and weapons, it's sometimes best to shake things up with some rather unconventional picks. Here, we break down 5 of the most underrated weapons you should be using. Apex Legends Season 6 update has brought lots of exciting content to Respawn's Battle Royale. Not only is there a new legend that aims to drastically change the way players defend, but there's also a deadly SMG that has entered the top-tier ranks. Using the best guns will certainly give you an edge, but it won't always guarantee you a win. Those that are willing to master a wide variety of weapons will usually be able to outgun any players that simply stick to meta. After all, every new update brings forward a wave of changes that brings certain guns into the top-tier rankings. While the weapons below may not be the best in their individual categories, they do have a great deal of potential if you're willing to give them a chance. EVA8 Auto. The EVA8 Auto is usually only used during the early game when players are desperately scrambling for loot. In fact, this shotgun is barely seen at all during mid to late game firefights. Instead, the majority of players often equip either the Mastiff or Peacekeeper when seeking out those close quarters brawls. Unlike the other shotguns in the game, the EVA8 is fully automatic and allows players to quickly pepper opponents with lethal rounds. Combine this with the increased fire rate from the epic shotgun bolt and 2-shot burst from the double tap trigger, and you have yourself an extremely powerful shotgun. Havoc. The charge-up nature of this assault rifle often puts a lot of players off, but if you're willing to give the Havoc a chance, then you might just be pleasantly surprised. Both World's Edge and King's Canyon are absolutely huge, so it's not uncommon to get caught up in mid-range fights. As a result, having a rifle that you can rely on and maintain accuracy at distance is imperative. Fortunately, the Havoc can effectively down distant targets thanks to its high bullet velocity. If that wasn't enough, this rifle has incredible DPS, especially when you equip a turbocharger. While it may get outclassed by the R99 and Volt during close-quarter scenarios, its hip-fire accuracy is nothing to be frowned at. LStar. This plasma-fueled LMG used to be a care package-only weapon, but now the LStar can be found as normal floor loot. While the LStar may not be as strong as it was back in Season 2, it's still more than capable of rivaling the weapons at the very top. The Titanfall 2 LMG has an incredibly fast fire rate, and its large projectiles make landing shots incredibly easy, particularly in close to mid-range engagements. Obviously, the big downside to LStar is that it overheats after 23 shots. However, this can be mitigated by simply avoid going full auto. In fact, you never need to reload at all if you simply fire in short bursts. Not only does this allow you to apply a lot of pressure, but it also gives you great kill potential in prolonged engagements. While the P2020 may not be the most favorable gun in Apex Legends, it does have great kill potential when kitted out with the Hammerpoint rounds hop-up. These modified rounds deal huge amounts of damage to unshielded targets, allowing you to quickly melt through your foe's health with just a few shots. This punchy pistol also has great hip-fire accuracy and a very fast reload, making it a great close-quarters weapon. Simply shred through any shielded enemies with your primary, then switch to the P2020 to finish off any unprotected targets. Even if you miss a few rounds, the semi-auto nature of this pistol makes landing follow-up shots extremely easy. The P2020 may not be the most coveted gun in Apex Legends, but this pint-size pistol certainly punches well above its weight. Longbow. The triple take is currently wreaking havoc in Apex Legends thanks to the recent Season 6 buffs, but the Longbow is still a worthy addition to your arsenal. Make sure you kit it out with the Skullpiercer rifling hop-up to increase the weapon's headshot damage. Once attached, the Longbow can down an enemy in just a few hits, especially when your bullets penetrate through multiple foes. Having a sniper that can hold a decent amount of ammo is also incredibly beneficial, particularly when you don't want to keep reloading. In fact, the Longbow has the largest magazine size out of all snipers in the game. Of course, this sniper rifle is only as good as your aim, so try to only use it when gunning for those long-distance kills and for those times where you need to charge up your shield. That's all I got for now. I'll be back with some more Apex.